Hello there, Leo. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's going to be for Leo for June of 2020. Can you believe we're 6 months into the year already? For everybody who's new out there, I pulled 4 cards for the month. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. So it makes all of us Leos named Frankie, I suppose, for the time of the reading. Now look at your moon sign and your rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month, and I actually don't think these cards will go week by week. I think they're going to blend in and out throughout the month like an overall view of the month. Now I have a short message for us this month, and it's pay attention to knowing when we don't know, and then go ask somebody that does have the knowledge, but really pay attention to it, and to relationships also, paying attention to the relationships in our life, because the truth of everything is everybody has their own destiny, no matter whether they're family, friends, outside relationships or work relationships. Everybody has their own, even as we have our own. But it was an interesting message, so we got good words here. Celebration, resilience, surrender, and faith. So I think we better have a lot of faith here. We really actually have good cards this month. We kind of lucked out. Let me put it that way, because our card on the bottom of the deck here, ooh, and the 6 of Rods is right under it. That's like victory. Card on the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. Now that's going to be male or female. It's going to be earth energy, so it's going to Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo type energy. But the Knight of Pentacles, if this is a person in our life, it's a messenger night. It brings us a message. Usually it's about good news, and it's usually about money, financial things, money things. He represents like travel, so maybe some of us will be traveling. It's like arrivals and departures, things like that. It's quite an interesting time anyhow. So if it's someone in our lives, probably with a spirit, like a spirit of adventure, but who's on their mind, the biggest thing on their mind is like material things, or how do I get them? They're led by being very, very material. So good at performing any task that we put in front of them, but you actually got to tell them what the task is. You know, I was thinking this is June, or I'm doing these in May, and a lot of people may be still stuck home in June. So if I had this Knight of Pentacles in my house, it could be the kid that's not cleaning their room type energy is what I was thinking. But if we told them to, they would actually go do it. Sometimes this is a younger energy than us, but not as immature as the Page would be of Pentacles. So it's like a situation, some type of a situation that we're involved in that could involve arrivals and departures, that type of energy. So quitting a job to go get more money elsewhere. What else? Move to another locale for the same reason, or experience other changes in our life that are related to money, but they're actually good changes. So it's a kind of that word celebration. Almost always they're going to be good changes for all of us, like it could be even possibly, we have a lot of people cards in here, possibly could be changes because of this next card coming up here. It might be changes, around relationship energy like that too. It could be changes related around relationships for some of us. But this next card here is an Ace of Pentacles, and that's a card So we have two pentacles in here so far. A card of new success, of new money, new enterprise, new attainment, because aces are ones, so it's always about something new, and this one is extremely positive, and it means that we'll get some kind of a success with some type of an enterprise that we're starting, being involved in planting the seeds for a new venture that would help us to get more money, that kind of stuff, or increase our financial security. Maybe it's related to, make us more resilient, give us a little bit more flexibility type energy, but increase our financial security. So this ace here, it's a strong indication that there's prosperity that is coming our way. And the idea about this one too is being wide open to receive it. Now, all aces, all of them, mean birth. They can be birth of a new business, birth of a child, for we Leos that are thinking about maybe having children, right now. It can also be birth of a child for some of us. We just need to have really good faith in what we're doing and being open to receive it, actually, and the Knight of Pentacles could possibly bring it to us. Now, I don't know what area of our lives these cards are going to fall in. Is it work? Is it investment? Is it relationship stuff? Because of having the three people cards in here, that makes it even a little bit more difficult. But it feels real good, and it feels really extra good because there's a lot of financial energetics around it, which could be extremely helpful right now, because a lot of us were, May and April and March were through a lot of hell with jobs and things like that. So now's kind of the time for us to have to start, hopefully, to get, how do I want to say this, get our lives back up and running again. So I'm really hoping that for all of us that we get, up running and doing the things that we need to do before the end of this month. And looking at what I'm seeing here with the cards, I'm thinking probably we are going to be able to, because this next card here is us showing up in our own reading. This is the Queen of Wands, Queen of Rods. I don't know why they changed the name, but Queen of Rods energy. And Queen of Rods is an excellent card. Now, male or female, and it's going to be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries type energy if it's someone outside of us. So we have shown up in our own reading, which is probably quite helpful to get us that celebration, because when I think about this, it represents like someone who's in a position of authority and likes to shine. They like to shine, stand out in the crowd. The personality itself likes to stand up, stand out, very warm, caring, generous, and loving. If it's another person in our life, and they be honorable, be intelligent, be wonderful friends, and also loving, very, very mature energy. When you get this kind of energy, whoever's bringing it to you, the advice that they're giving you is really worth taking. It's really worth taking, because they're a good money type person, very good money manager. The advice they give you is really valuable if it's someone you need to give you financial advice and help around that. And if it's not a person, it means that right now is a good time for us to move forward on any type of business venture we were planning. So maybe like a new job in the future, things like that. If it's us, though, it means that we have these qualities within us that we need, actually, to succeed. So, like I said, I wished I knew where they were coming down. It's difficult, but I really don't, But we would have those qualities and whatever we're going to pursue moving forward, to do that success, to have the things that we need to succeed. Because next we got the Knight of Rods. So here we are twice in our own reading. This is a little less mature energy, but the Knight of Rods. So it's going to also, once again, be male or female energy, and it will be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Some of us, this is just us showing up twice in our own reading, or maybe someone outside of us, like our kid or another friend or, spouse or partner type relationship. Because this Knight here is another messenger Knight, right? And brings a message of good news concerning work or some kind of a social activity, which is great. Maybe we're going to get some socializing in here at one point. So when he brings it, it's like some type of happy event, like a journey, maybe a vacation type energy, which would be great for a lot of us. A change of residence comes along with him, or him or her, sorry, a change of job can come with this if it represents a specific type of person, or who would be a person with those same exact qualities as the Queen of Rods. So that's an energetics of loyalty, faithfulness, good advice, that kind of energetics there. Because if you think it's coming down, the parents are the king and queen, of Rods, so it's coming down to us in that way. So it means that the person bringing us the actual message can be trusted and faithful. Exactly like our word down here, trusted and also faithful, which is quite relevant, and actually something we all need at any time. This world's a very strange place. So we would know that this person, whatever they're saying to us, it would be really excellent, and we could trust that it was the right thing, either from the Queen of Rods energy or this Knight of Rods energy. So our next card here is the Hierophant, and this is a traditional type factor in our life, whether it's a religion, it could be a philosophy sometimes, or a social organization we're associated with, any type of a authoritative type group, and we'd have a great deal of loyalty to that tradition or the group, and we would find it like really supportive of us, and we would kind of choose to live in accordance with the beliefs that we'd have in common with this group or this particular organization. It's that kind of energy. Some of us might want to be the leader of that organization, like that Queen of Rods and energetics. But this group, this particular group tradition would serve us in some way. It would be inspirational to us, like a teacher or some type of emotional support. And these are really trying times, so a lot of us might need some emotional support. But the group itself would have some type of judgmental quality, right, involved, where you are absolutely, remember, this is authority, so absolutely expected to follow like a certain set of beliefs or roles. And if we fail to do that, right, if we failed to do it, we'd be called on the carpet or called into account. um, so I'm going to say, I know what we Leos are like. Very seriously, I know what we Leos are like. So for some of us, we may want to knock this Hierophant guy on his head, if that makes any sense. And that means we want to overthrow the old tradition or whatever, or whatever it is that we're involved with, and we could feel for some of us like it's actually suffocating us. So for some of us, we are happy with this and it works for us. Others of us, Spirit said, do this upside down. Tell them, it's like, really? I don't want anything to do with that anymore. Tell me what to do. And then everybody's looking at me if I say something everybody's looking at me if I say something that actually, makes sense, but it doesn't follow the rules. It's like a weird type of energetic. So some of us may be walking, just walking away from it. But I think we have a lot of opportunities this month. And the opportunities, which is really a weird type of energy, it's like pay attention to knowing when we don't know, and the relationship changes and things like that. So for some of us, that Ace of Pentacles may be going into a new relationship. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Rods, maybe from one to the other, that type of energy. But I know whatever it is, this is a good reading, and we'll surrender to it. And there's, between the chaos, what they're saying to me, in the midst of the chaos, is there's peace to be found. And that's the exact words they're saying to me. And the Ace is a fresh start. Ace is fresh start. And like our word down here, we Leos are very resilient. If you knock us down, we get back up. But we have two good messages in here, and then we get the Hierophant. So I don't know if he's going to be upside down for us, or if it's something we're going to be loyal to that'll help us get through something. There's a lot of chaos here, and there's a lot of things changing. But I believe fully they are changing for the better, for, I think, almost everyone involved, not just us Leos, but almost everyone. That's the way I'm feeling like it. And I just looked down at our angel card. It's blessings in disguise. I know you probably can't see that. The card's so light, I probably will hardly be able to read it. I was thinking, some people are going to change, right? Change whole lifestyle, have to go find a whole new livelihood. The Hierophant may be part of that. I like these people, I want to work for them, I didn't like the job I had before, or I like this this Knight of Rods, he's more important to me, and I'm going to restart. I'll be open to receive, and I will surrender to it, to the new path. It's just that type of energy. What did they just say? In the midst of chaos, there is peace to be found. So, blessing disguise. I hate these blessings in disguise. It says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reason behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and the infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the very best way. Wow, Leo. Wow is right, huh? I don't know about you guys. Sometimes those blessings in disguise creep up on you, and it's like, whoa, what just happened to me? But then other times they're like, wow, that's an odd way for the best thing to come about, and then can be life-altering and wonderful, great news. It says, the angel sent you this card to help you recognize the blessing in the midst of an apparent challenge. What you have appeared to have lost needed to fall away and will be replaced with something better. Have no fear for your future, but continue praying and following the guidance that comes to you through repetitive feelings, thoughts, visions, and words. One door closes, another opens. The how is up to God with respect to the best way to answer the prayers. Release the need to control and predict the outcome of the situation and trust. That's kind of tough for us Leos. Well, Leo, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one of them. I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or you want to just go neb about me, or if you need or want to set an appointment with me, all of the information's down below the screen in the About section and over at the website. And there's 2 short videos over at the website. One explains the prayer class I put out there for you. It tells you how to format prayers, why you do them the way you do, and it's like really comprehensive. It's about 2.5 hours long. And the other classes are the sutras classes, and they are simple thought forms you put in a 5-minute a day meditation that are particularly thought forms that enhance the clear perceptions. But the videos are over there at the website. And to all of you I've met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes, and everybody I met through 32 years now of doing this work, I want to tell you, oh, it's been an honor, privilege, and a pleasure and joy to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.